is the last couple of pages of our pink packet, and we're going to start looking at two-step equation word problems. All right, so we spent the last class just practicing the let statement, and now we're going to actually model a couple of how to set the equation up, and then of course solve the equation when we're done. This is something that's going to probably take us a better portion of the week for some of you guys to get down. So we're going to start off with number one. If you remember, we talked about reading for the gist in the last sentence. How many students? So I'm going to let S equal students. So I started at the end, just like I modeled for you in class. S equals students. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to read. 331 students went on a field trip. Okay, 6 buses were filled and 7 students traveled in cars. All right, so these equations are all going to set up under a general form. There's going to be a number attached to your variable that's going to be multiplied. Then there's going to be an additional amount, and at the end, there's going to be a total. And all these equations are going to be set up very, very similar to this. So the total is the total number of students going on the trip, 331. Okay? Now, to figure out the other two numbers, you have a 6 and you have 7 students. All right? 6 buses were filled with students. So the 6 has to go with the S. Right? Because you want to figure out how many students are in each bus. And then you have 7 students that already went on the trip, that drove themselves. So here's your equation. So I'm going to rewrite it so you can see. So you've got, I'm going to scribble this out. We're going to write it down here. 6S plus 7 equals 331. Okay, now we'll solve the equation. Okay, line down the equal sign. Remember, we have to undo the addition first. So we're going to subtract 7 from both sides. You get 6S is what gets brought down. This is 324 divided by 6. And you should get S equals 54. 54 students on the bus. All right? Okay, so let me model that with another one with number 2 over here on the right side. Reading the last sentence. How much did each pencil cost? So I'm going to let P equal pencil. All right, so I'm going to draw a box, then a P, plus another box equals the total. All right, so let's go back and find the information we need. Leah had $24 to spend. That's the total amount that will go there. On 7 pencils. After buying them, she had $10 left. Okay, so 7 pencils, the 7 goes with the P. And then the $10 is the additional amount that was left over. So now we have the equation 7P plus 10 equals 24. Okay, we now solve the equation. Line down the equal sign, circle the variable. 7P equals 24 minus 10, which is 14. Scribble this mess out here. It's going to write it down here. 7P equals 14. Divide by 7. P equals 2. $2 per pencil. Okay. Okay. So let's model this with one more. 3rd time's a charm. We're going to do number 5, which is right below the work that we have here. How much did each eraser cost? So we're going to have E is equal to eraser. Okay. So we're going to have a box next to the letter, the variable. Oh. Okay. And then you're going to have your additional amount equals your total amount. Right? Well, the total is easy to find. It's right there in the problem. Total of $25. So that's what goes there. You bought a magazine for $5 and you bought 4 erasers. So the 4 goes with the erasers because that's what you're trying to find. So 4 erasers. And then the $5 is your additional amount. So you have 4E plus 5 equals 25. All right, and let's just solve this equation. Okay, subtract 5 from both sides. The solving piece is going to be very repetitive. So you have 4E equals 20. Divide by 4. And the erasers will cost $4 each. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the worksheet that we've been working on, and you're going to go ahead and finish the problems. And no, that is not the bell for you guys to leave class. This is Mr. Sims signing off.